And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Traffic Gaming. And today we're going to be watching the UFC 6 official real trailer. It came out a couple days ago. I'm excited for this. I always been a fan of UFC. I always bought the games. And I could say the UFC Undisputed games, that series was great. The EA Sports UFC, I'm not a big fan of it. It never really lived up to its hype. But I always buy it. I always support it and I always tune in. Let's get right into the video.
Final round, let's go, fight. That kick from McGregor. Oh, he hit him again. We gotta fight.
So you want to be a fighter? Show the world you ought to be feared. Born to make that walk. Different is dangerous. Rhythm, combos, strikes they can't solve. Pressure that suffocates. Signatures that define you. These skills become your story. From back rooms to bright lights. The Octagon is where you write yours. Whether you wind up the hero or a footnote in someone else's, it's up to you. Here, who you are is how you win.
Remains on top of the MMA world.
It's time you make things personal. Fight your fight.
The game looks tough. It looks tough, but it looks too similar to UFC 5. It doesn't feel like they changed much. The graphic looks cool, the sound effects looks cool, the blood, the swelling, everything looks cool, but it looks too similar to UFC 5 and it just scares me that they didn't really change much. Um I wish they took more of a realistic route with the game. I feel like all the fighters they play too similar. They play the same. Like every fighter, I know they have different combo sets and different move sets for each fighter, of course, but I feel like most fighters have the same speed, have the same power, and it's just not realistic. I don't know. I feel like the ground game should be reworked again and be a little more realistic. Not everyone has a good ground game. I feel like the game tries to keep all the fighters balanced and fair so everyone has a chance instead of actually giving the fighters their real stats. Like if somebody's garbage in the ground game, in the UFC games, they will be great, which is I don't know. I think it just takes away from what the game should be. I don't think the game should be a Mortal Kombat. I think it should be based on what we see in the UFC. One thing that you could see throughout the video is this it looks like 2K, like my part 2K. I don't know if they taking that route in career mode where it's like um free mode, you could walk around and you could do whatever you want in the streets, but they kept putting like these images of what looks like 2K my part but the UFC version throughout the video. And I don't know if that's going to be included somehow in UFC if they taking that route. It would be different, but you could see it throughout the video. It's a little weird. But career mode in UFC 5 sucked. I didn't like it personally. Once again, it's just like copy and paste. It wasn't really worked on. Online, they expanded the online a little bit, but overall, I think compared to UFC Undisputed, how we saw their online, you was able to create a gym, invite your friends, train. You was able to challenge other gyms and their fighters. Their vision for online was just getting started. I feel like in UFC Undisputed 3, but it was a great experience online. UFC, the EA Sports UFC, I feel like they haven't really played around too much with online. I think they could experiment a lot more, give us back those gyms, more about training with your friends and getting involved with your friends online instead of just a solo experience. And they took out chat from online, so it's weird now, just fighting in silence. I don't know. I feel like the EA Sports UFC just it's in shambles. Overall, it's in shambles. They don't know what to do with it. I know they change ownership, but it looks the same. It looks exactly the same. I'm disappointed. I, I feel like it's more like an arcade fighting game than what it should actually be. Like it should represent the real MMA fight game, and it's more like an arcade type of fighting game. Like if you if you memorize four combos, then you're like unbeatable. It just takes away from the what the experience should be from the fans' point of view. I'm gonna still buy it, still support it somehow, some way, but I don't have high expectations on the game. Not one bit. I feel like it's just another UFC 5. They just putting a 6 on it and calling it a day. But that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share, do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.